Hi, myself Dr. V. Lokeshwar Reddy, working as Professor and HOD of Computer Science and Engineering Department. So, now I will discuss about novel techniques for data hiding in image, audio and video, a steganographic approach. So, now we will discuss about what is steganography. A steganography comes from the Greek word stegnos, means secret, and graphy means writing. So, the goal of steganography is to embed a message in other media. So, generally the data hiding can be done in different media files. So, like text, image, audio and video. So, this is the schematic diagram of Stego application system. The two inputs required for Stego applications are, so cover medium, it may be image, text or audio. So, and data to embed. So, it is also a text, image or audio or video. So, and finally the output is Stego file. The Stego file actually the embedded information is available. So, next diagram, this is the schematic diagram of steganographic system. So, FE is the steganographic function at sender side and FE inverse is the steganographic function at receiver side. So, the two inputs for FE are, so cover file and secret information. Finally, we will get a Stego file. So, Stego file is the input at receiver side and finally we will get the secret message as well as cover object. Now, we will discuss about classification of steganography. So, security systems, so classified into, so cryptography and information hiding. Cryptography is nothing but a one technique, so in which the plain text is converted into the ciphertext. Using some cryptographic algorithms, we can convert plain text into ciphertext. Next, information hiding. So, steganography is nothing but a hiding data in other files. So, it is classified into linguistic steganography and technical steganography. In linguistic steganography, the information is hidden in semograms, whereas in technical steganography, the information is hidden in text, image, audio, video or in protocol. Image file format is the most widely used cover object in steganography. The image file formats are divided into three types. One is binary image, second one is grayscale image, third one is RGB image. In binary image, it uses 1 bit per pixel. So, 1 represents the white pixel and 0 represents the black pixel, whereas in grayscale image, it uses 8 bits per pixel. So, 8 ones represents the white pixel and 8 zeros represents the black pixel, whereas in RGB image, it uses 24 bits per pixel. So, the first 8 ones represents the R component, next 8 ones represents the green component and last 8 ones represents the blue component of white pixel, whereas in black pixel, so it contains 24 zeros. First 8 zeros represents the R component, so middle 8 bits represents the green component and last 8 bits represents the blue component. So, the RGB image is the most widely used file format for steganography, in which we can easily embed data into the image file. Next, image compression. So, image compression, there are two types. One is lossy image compression and lossless image compression. So, in lossy compression, the image file will not maintain the original integrity, whereas in lossless, it maintains the original integrity. So, JPEG is the example for lossy compression and BMP, PNG and GIF are the examples for lossless image compression. The methods that are used for information hiding in images are, so first method is least significant bit insertion, second one is masking and filtering, and the third one is redundant pattern encoding, fourth one is encrypt and scatter, and fifth one is algorithms and transformations. So, the least significant bit method is the most easiest and efficient method for embedding data into the other cover objects, in which we can easily embed the data, secret data. So, by simply replacing least significant bits of the cover object. In audio steganography, the data can be embedded in digital sound. So, here also different methods are used for hiding data in audio. So, the most important method is least significant bit method, second one is low bit coding and third one is parity coding, fourth one is phase coding, fifth one is spread spectrum. So, the LSP is the easiest method in which we can easily embed data in audio file. Video steganography. So, video is nothing but a combination of image and audio. so in which we can easily embed data. So what are the methods that are used for embedding data in image as well as in audio, we can use for video also. Here the given video is divided into image and audio, and it is converted into the some frames. On that actually the data can be hidden. So now we will see the metrics of steganography. So these are the metrics that are used for steganography. One is mean squared error, so peak signal to noise ratio, bit error rate and histogram. So PSNR is the method so which evaluates the performance of a cover image as well as stego image. Using MATLAB we can easily evaluate the PSNR as well as MSE, mean squared error and bit error rate as well as histogram and correlation also. So generally, so many of the authors said that, so if the PSNR value is greater than 40 decibels, the image quality will not be degraded. So which is nothing but the human eye cannot distinguish the difference between cover image and stego image. LSB steganography technique for hiding compressed encrypted data using various file formats. So generally the BMP, GIF and PNG are the lossless file formats in which we can easily embed data into the image. So a steganography is a system. So using that system we can embed data into the cover object. Here cover object is either BMP, so GIF or PNG. So generally before embedding secret data into the either BMP or PNG or in GIF, so it is converted into the ciphertext. Nothing but encryption and decryption will be happened. So encryption is nothing but it is a technique, cryptographic technique in which the plain text is converted into the ciphertext. For more security, the information is converted into the ciphertext. That ciphertext is embedded into the steganography by using LSB method. So now we will discuss about LSB encoding algorithm. So this is the algorithm required for hiding data at sender side. So the first step is read the cover image and secret text message which is to be hidden in the cover image. So in stego application, these are the two inputs required. One is cover image, another one is secret text. So before embedding that secret text into cover image, it is converted into the ciphertext. By using cryptographic algorithm, it is converted into the ciphertext. Next, before converting that plain text into ciphertext, in step 2 we have to compress the image. So why the need of compression is we can embed more or huge amount of data in a cover object. So step 3 is convert the compressed secret message into ciphertext by using secret key shared by sender and receiver. So generally after compressing the secret data, so we have to apply cryptographic technique on compressed data. So using some shared key. So finally we will get the ciphertext. So which is the input to the cover image. Next step 4, convert compressed encrypted text message into binary form. So we have to convert the given input data, so our secret data into binary form. Then step 4, so find LSBs. So we have to find out the least significant bits of the RGB pixels of the cover image. So then step 6, embed the bits of the secret message into bits of LSB of RGB pixels of the cover image. So after finding LSBs of the pixel, RGB pixel, we have to embed the secret data. Secret data also converted into the binary equivalent. So that bits are replaced in least significant bit position of the first byte. The first bit of the secret data is embedded at first byte of cover image. Next, step 7, continue the process until the message is fully embedded into cover file. So after n iterations, the entire secret data is embedded into the cover object. So finally we will get a stego object. So the two inputs are cover image and secret data are the inputs of stego application, then output is stego object. So now we will see the algorithm how to extract that information using stego application. So these are the steps required to extract data at receiver side. So algorithm for unhiding secret data from stego image. First is step 1 is read the stego image. The input of stego application is stego image. So then find the LSBs of RGB pixels of the stego image. We have to find out the least significant bits of the RGB pixels of the stego image. Why? Because is the data already embedded in stego image. Next, find and retrieve the LSPs of each RGB pixel of the stego image. So, you have to find out the all the least significant bits of the RGB pixels of the stego image. Next, step 4 is continue the process until the message is fully extracted from the stego image. So, finally, the entire data, entire least significant bits are extracted from the stego file. So, then after that in step 5 we have to decompress the extracted secret data. So, already in embedding at sender side, so the data is compressed using some Lample and Jiv algorithm, we can compress the secret data. So, here also we have to decompress that secret data. So, finally, we will get the secret data. So, next in step 6 using shared key decrypt message to get original data. After decompressing, the secret data is in encrypted form. So, nothing but it is nothing but a ciphertext. We have to reapply the decryption technique. So, finally, the ciphertext is converted into the plain text. So, next in step 7 reconstruct the secret information. Finally, we will get the secret information. So, this is the algorithm at sender side to extract data from the stego object. So, here I took a cover baboon as a cover object, so and I plotted using MATLAB the histograms. So, the first figure shows the red component of cover baboon, second figure shows the green component of cover baboon, and last figure shows the blue component of cover baboon. So, next after embedding data into cover baboon, we will get a stego baboon. So, and also I plotted using MATLAB the red, blue and green components of stego object, nothing but stego baboon. So, here the first figure shows the red component of stego baboon, second figure shows the green component of stego baboon, and third figure shows the blue component of stego baboon. So, there is no much difference between cover object and stego object. So, why? Because is generally the human eye cannot distinguish the difference between stego and cover object. So, in histogram also there is no difference. Till now we discussed about how to embed data in lossless file formats like BMP, PNG and GIF. So, now we will discuss how to embed data in lossy file formats, which is JPEG. So, for this I developed one algorithm called RotaToCrypt. Using RotaToCrypt we can encrypt the data. So, nothing but the plain text is converted into the ciphertext using RotaToCrypt. So, this is the new algorithm I designed. So, and also I developed an application called StegenPeg. So, which is the application to embed data into cover object, and finally we will get the stego object. From there we can extract the secret data. So, now we will discuss how to encrypt data using RotaToCrypt. Here it is divided into two parts. One is password analysis and encryption and decryption. So, based on password, so the given input text, that is secret text, is converted. So, nothing but converted in the sense it is encrypted. So, for example, if the password given is ABC, so ABC is converted into the equivalent binary. For example, for capital A the ASCII value is 65. So, its binary equivalent is 1 5 zeros 1, nothing but total 7 bits. ASCII is a American standard code for information interchange. It is a 7-bit code. For convenient, I am taking 8 bits. Nothing but the binary equivalent of capital A is 0 1 5 zeros 1. So, next B, so 0 1 5 zeros 1 0. So, for C, so 0 1 4 zeros 1 1. So, this is the binary equivalent of ABC. So, which is divided into combined and divided into group of 3 bits. So, nothing but ABC means total length is 24 bits. So, it is divided into 8 groups, nothing but first 3 bits is one group, second 3 bit is another group, and so on. Finally, the 24 bits of given password is divided into 3 bits. Here the 3-bit strings are stored in a list, we can call it as a pass store. The pass store is a list which contains the total 3-bit strings. So now, so I am taking the secret information, and the first 3 bits I am taking from pass store. So the secret information also it is converted into the binary. So then the first byte in the sense first byte of secret information is right rotated the first 3 bit number of times. The first 3 bits of pass store are 111. So equivalent decimal value is 7. So 7 times the first byte is rotated, right rotated. So finally the entire text is, so the entire bits are right rotated 7 times. So nothing but the given character or binary information of the secret message is converted into the some other unreadable form or converted into the ciphertext using Rotato crypt algorithm. Next, decryption is quietly reverse procedure. So generally after embedding data into Stego application, finally we will get a Stego object. The two inputs required for Stego applications are cover object and secret data. Secret data is converted into the ciphertext using rotated crypt algorithm. Finally, so by taking these two inputs by the Stego application, it produces the Stego object. So after receiving Stego object, so generally once again you have to apply the Stego object as the input file, and finally we will get the ciphertext as output. So then once again you have to perform decryption. So in decryption once again you have to read the pass store. So the given ciphertext is converted into the binary. The first byte is left rotated. So in decryption, so the first byte is 011. So nothing but which is decimal equivalent is 3. 3 times the entire 8 bits are right rotated, left rotated here. So quietly reverse procedure in decryption. Finally, the entire text is converted into the plain text. So which is nothing but a secret information. Using Steg and Peg, we can easily extract the secret information. So these are the screens. So this is the main screen of Steg and Peg application. Here you have to first you have to read or select the embed files into JPEG image. So then you have to enter the password as well as enter the path of the source file. By clicking browse, we can select the path of the JPEG image. Then so you have to embed here that the first file is class1.vb and second one is paper format. So the main advantage of this one is we can embed files at a time in a image. So these two are the files selected to embed into Stego object. Here Stego object is penguin. So after adding these two files, then you have to embed the these two files into Stego object. Finally, the Stego image is successfully saved in some location in the computer. So this is the decode format receiver side. After embedding data, we will get a Stego object. Here you have to select the read files from a JPEG image. Then you have to select that file, and that is Stego file, and you have to extract. Finally, we will get the class1.vb and paper format from the Stego object. So this is the name displayed. So my name is displayed on the screen. So why? Because I have developed this application as well as new encryption and decryption algorithm, which is named as Rotato crypt. So finally, so the two files are extracted. So the beauty of this application is, so after embedding data also the size of the Stego object will not be changed. Before embedding data, so the size of the Stego cover object is 759 KB. After embedding the two files, that is class1.vb, its size is 36.4 KB, and paper format, so which size is 18.8 KB. Around or embed 55 KB of data is embedded. So after embedding this data also, the image size will not be changed. So this is the beauty of this application. So earlier, before embedding, the cover object size is 7.59 KB. After embedding 55 KB of data, the Stego object size also 759 KB. So and also I plotted red, green and blue components of Stego object. So using MATLAB, I evaluated histograms. So this is the red component of cover and Stego images. This is the red component of cover object. This is the red component of Stego object. This is the green component of cover object, this is the red component, green component of stego image, this is the blue component of cover object, and this is the blue component of stego object. So, finally, there is no difference between cover image as well as stego image. So, means that the human eye cannot detect the difference between cover image and stego image. After embedding 55 kb of data, the image quality will not be degraded. Now, we will discuss steganography for multimedia files. So, earlier we discussed how to embed data in various image file formats. Now, we will discuss how to embed data in either in image or in audio or in video. So, generally most of the methods that are used for hiding data, so like LSB is the most efficient method. So, using that method we can easily embed data in image, audio as well as video. So, before embedding data, so the image or audio or video is divided into some frames. On that frame, so generally actually the data can be embedded. Here also cryptography technique also applied for more secrecy, the cryptographic technique also applied. So, using cryptographic technique, the plain text is converted into the ciphertext. So, the cover image as well as ciphertext, these two are the inputs for hiding data in this application. So, now we will see steganographic system at sender side. So, initially cover medium, either it may be image, audio or video. So, nothing but here suppose if you want to take image as a input file, so it is splitted into some frames. Then after that, so the ciphertext and is embedded into frames. Finally, we will get a stego image. If the input file is audio file, so it is also divided into frames. Using MATLAB, we can easily divide the given audio into frames. This is the steganographic system at receiver side. If stego object is image, so then it is divided into frames. From frames, the cover image as well as secret ciphertext is extracted. Suppose if the stego object is audio, so once again it is divided into frames. From frames, the cover audio as well as ciphertext is extracted. Suppose if the stego object is video, so video is nothing but it is a combination of image as well as audio. So, then once again it is splitted into image as well as audio. So, image is divided into frames as well as audio also divided into frames. So, the first half of the ciphertext is extracted from the image and second half of the ciphertext is extracted from the audio. So, finally, these two are merged, finally we will get the ciphertext. So, ciphertext is in the form of other format, see in the sense it is not in the readable format. Once again you have to apply the cryptographic technique. So, from that technique we will extract the plain text. So, that plain text is nothing but a secret message. So, this is the cover file I am considering in this steganographic application. So, this is the Lena, is the cover image, and after embedding data into cover Lena we will get stego image, and also I evaluated histograms for cover image as well as stego image. So, this is the equivalent histogram of the cover image. So, second one is the equivalent histogram of the stego image. So, and so this is the audio video interleaved format video file. So, these are the two files I have taken. So, one is cover Whitman cover.avi. So, the stego file is Whitman stego.avi, and also I plotted histograms using MATLAB. So, and both are similar. So, the human eye cannot detect the difference between a cover image as well as stego image. So, finally, I conclude that the LSB based technique has been applied for various file formats such as BMP, GIF, PNG, JPEG, WAV and .avi. So, the results obtained shows that the LSB based steganographic application yields better results, so irrespective of file formats. So, in general, if PSNR value is greater than 40 decibels, the image quality is not degraded. So, for all file formats, I achieved greater than 40 decibels, and so lesser, so MSE values, the range is 2.6 to 3.6 and better correlation, that is 99.98%. So, finally, I can conclude that the LSB based steganographic technique worked well for all file formats including multimedia files also. So, thank you all for watching my lecture video.